Hello guys, today I'm going to be bringing you the October replay of the month from the gym community. The group that does it voted for Sheik vs RazerMoon as replay of the month, and the person who actually submitted it said that if this isn't replay of the month, he doesn't know what is then. Apparently he was right. So if you want to submit replays in the future for future months, the link to the submission page will be in the description below. So let's get into it. And here we go. So as you can see, it is Sheik versus RazerMoon. This is a replay from mid-October. I have not seen anything in it. I have no idea what's in store. But I've heard good things. I've heard a lot of things about it. I haven't watched it because I thought I might have to cast this one sooner or later. So everything's looking pretty normal, so we're not having any crazy, I guess we can call them cost shenanigans to start. Everyone knows you love your cost shenanigans when it comes to replay of the month. But we're on the new Echo Isles. Everything else is looking same old, same old. Got the scouting acolyte. You're gonna get an early expo. These are the type of things you kind of wonder at the beginning of the game. I don't know why this was voted replay of the month. Like, some games, it's just insanity. If you remember Disengage, where it was just mass Ancient of Wars against him. Or some games are just more straight up, where it's like Demon Hunter just wrecking everything, but it's kind of amazing to see. So Sheik kills the sheep near the bottom. Maybe he's going for the Exo, maybe he's not. It's just a DK and a DH. So no crazy Warden on this map where, you know, Razor's creeping down here or anything like that. Just a normal, straight up game, at least for now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Pulls the creep. I'm more curious, what is Sheik going to do? I think Sheik gets to pick what type of game is this going to be. One base versus one base. Is he going to try an Expo? Razor gets +4 claws. And I guess it is the Expo. Alright, so Razor actually had 2 Wisp on the side of the map. The first one gets blown up. He's going for, let's see. Not bad. Those 2 items, not bad to start out. Now he's gonna make his way over. He should know something's up. He's got the Wisp down here that's now coming in. We're gonna have to see, can he detonate? Because, I mean, these things, they can't run. Now they can run. Is it? Not a great start for Razor. 2 Wisps going down without actually doing anything. Sheik is out of mana, though. So he's got to be careful he doesn't lose too many ghouls to immolation. We heard 1 ghoul down. That's level 2 now. He doesn't... I mean, the Expo should be going up relatively okay. DH is already at half-life. Behind this, he's actually putting his Tree of Life over here, so he's going to counter Expo. Razor's coming way too close to potentially losing that Archer. He really wants to Zig. Okay, so she cancels. It's just going to pop it back down, and there's no way Razor gets to come back in. He has the 1 Archer running away, basically dead. And now his DH has to go back. But he does at least slow down the Expo while he puts his own counter Expo down. See, I'm just sitting here, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the craziness to begin. Because it's going to start. It's just a matter of when. Razor actually has not gone back to fully heal.
The town is under siege.
I think that might have been a mistake. I mean, he did turn back, but can't really do too much. And now his Expo. Well, Sheik knows something up. He came right over. He found it right away. This is pretty normal proxy placement. So Sheik is going to get the cancel. Now he's got his own Expo being popped up. He does not have a Root Tower yet, so he does have to probably get that going soon.
The player's forces are under attack.
Does have the resources. There we go. Sheik's just gonna stay in his face, because if Razor wants to go over and try and cancel it, then fine, Sheik's gonna take out some wisps. Or maybe an archer or two, why not?
A town is under siege.
Alright, what are we getting? Anything? Alright, one Dispel. I mean, you know, it's a Dispel, so it's not the biggest in the world, but it always stinks every wisp you lose, whether it's to Dispel or just, you know, dying. Sheik may get another one in the back if Razor's not paying attention, but of course, you know, he is. And he put down the Expo again. Proxy Expo. We got over here. Alright. Slowly but surely. Sheik's getting the 5 on gold. Alright, everything's real standard, which means definitely going to be in for a show later. There's a reason people submit these replays. It's not because they're bad games or normal games. Alright, ghouls are coming on in.
Attack.
I mean, it would have been funny though if, like, the replay submitted was just like a tower rush and that was it. And then everyone voted for it. Three-minute replay. Give it to Neo. We normally even have Neo doing these casts, however, he's over at Rara Land, and there's some rumors that the next patch may be coming soon. So we figured it's better it gets casted quicker, in case there's a new patch for everyone. Alright, so Sheik tries and do a little bit more damage. Doesn't really get too much done. Panda's coming on in, double lore going down, so again, nothing out of the ordinary so far. The Expo is up. He's, you know, made. It's got to walk over pretty slowly. The one benefit is, at least now, the Brewmaster's out. We'll get some leveling done with this tree, hopefully, unless she can totally block it off. I mean, he probably knows the Expo is done, but he also knows he can just do damage in the main. Either way, it's going to slow down the Expo as long as the Expo is not up. And he's gonna get it. He is gonna get it. But we've heard a few ghouls go down. Of course, he's got an Expo, so he's not too worried about that. But, you know, you can't lose all the ghouls. Oh my. Is that intentional? I don't know who, I don't know whose intentional that was, but if she keeps losing ghouls, this is gonna mean the Expo just kind of goes down. Will go down for sure then. You know, nothing really just to harass it or to stop it. He is tier 2. Still only 1 crit. So it's not double crit args or anything like that. It's absolutely nothing just yet. I'm looking for it. I want to know what the tech is.
A town is under siege.
Oh no. It's the Pit Lord. Pit Lord, Goganash. Pretty mid-hero name. But anytime a Pit Lord's in the game, no, it's in for a good time. So what does this mean? Necros? Maybe? Double Slaughterhouse. Double Temple of the Damned. We are getting us a Necro game. We're gonna go full-on Necro Wagon? Some Pit Lord Cleave action on in there? I mean, you can look at this hero. Circlet, Gloves of Haste, Claws. He might have even went over here and bought some. I didn't actually see that because I was too busy admiring Double Slaughterhouse and the Double Temple of the Damned down below. But Goganash is going to go to town. I am so happy now that I am the one casting this, because I love me some Pit Lord. But you gotta watch out. Level 3 Panda already? That's gonna be a little scary. Except, he saw the Pit Lord. He knows it's a Pit Lord. So I'm not really sure what Razer's thinking. Like, what does he think it's going to be? He's got to imagine it could be mass necros. It's got to be at least in the back of his mind. It's so beautiful. You can even buy like another circlet, probably. I don't know if it's in shop right now, but you could probably buy one. There's circlets everywhere in this game. There's claws everywhere in this game. This is definitely not a COD game. Forget any of these rings. It is not allowed in this game. Okay, there's one ring. It's kind of allowed. Whatever. You get the idea. You're hearing bears going out. Still only Adept. Still G&L bears.
A player's forces are under
But not for long. Meanwhile, Tier 3. What's up? Bulls coming on in. I never really see Necro Wagon. So I'm not really sure, like, what the timings are, if there's timings, or if it's just have fun the whole game. You know, we always know there's that, like, famous 9-minute push. Well, we're already kind of past that, that's for sure. Can't really do it with the expo, but you get my ideas. Dude, triple Temple of Damned. I didn't even see the other one. Alright. Here comes the first fight. He still doesn't have cripple. That is the one thing he is missing. Razer just wants to slow this down. He wants to take out the siege if he can. They're slow, they're clunky. That was my fault. I hit the space button while I was making a point because I talked with my hands. Oof. Razer's just trying to get what he can without losing too much. He's trying to dive in and out with the Dryads. Now you're seeing the Frenzy go to town. The Frenzy, once he hits level 3, it's going to be crazier. But right now, Razer's heroes doing tons of work. He's taking out all the siege, which is really the way that the Undead kind of is able to sustain these type of fights, because skeletal mages, you know, all the skeletons, they're going to run out. He really needs a siege there just to be able to produce more bodies, you know, do a little bit more siege damage. But RazerMoon's been pretty good at denying him so far. And it is only a level 2 Pit Lord. It's not the scary level 3. As soon as it hits level 3, it's like a whole new ballgame. The cleave just isn't that good just yet. It's good, but you know, when you got Wisp coming out, detonating on all the Necros, so there's absolutely no more mana, this push suddenly becomes a lot harder, and suddenly RazerMoon's looking at this as like, hey, free XP, sweet. But you do hear in the background, the one problem is this Pit Lord. You can see him just cleaving everything. I'm just having fun watching the Cleave Lord, but over here, Demon Hunter, he's just still going to town on all of the siege. There's just fighting everywhere. Sheik's almost level 3 now, but he is also almost dead. All the Necros. He's just flooding in unit after unit. He's just trying to overwhelm him with units. And Razer, I mean, he's going down, but he's still up in supply. He's losing some, but it's mostly like Dryads, Archers, not these bears. Now behind this, do we have any fairies or anything like that yet? No. Any transition for Sheik? No. Alright. That was a crazy amount of stuff dying. In the end, here's the one real big problem with Necros. Enemy heroes level so quickly when you start losing all your skeletons. So I have a feeling we are going to see some crazy hero levels, at least on the Night Elf side. The Undead side, they can get there if the Pit Lord starts going to town. And he needs level 3. He knows that. He's trying to go for it. I mean, would it be nice to get level 4 on the DK? Sure. But Alright, I mean, I
A
think he's
player's
looking for the
forces are
creep
under attack.
here, not necessarily to, like, stop an expo, but if the expo was there, he obviously would take it out.
Under siege.
He did skip the green, so okay, he's still only level 2. Alright. Razor gets level 5. He's saving the last creep. He wants level 5 over here, but if he kills it, yeah. So what happened there is the DH was still in range. Took a little bit of the XP away from the Panda. Is it the biggest deal in the world? Probably not, because like 1 or 2 skellies is going to give him level 5. But it's okay, that was 1, as you saw. Anyway, I was going to say, even... Okay, there we go. Level 5. You want level 5 at the start. You want that first breath to be nice and beefy. Not have to wait and hope to kill a little something. But now, it's the Brewmaster here alone. There is the Pit Lord still level 2, almost level 3 there. But now you can see the amount of damage this breath does. However, these skellies, they're going to soak up a lot of the breaths unless the dispels are insanely good. You see Sheik's trying to take some of them out. Alright, so you know what? He takes those out, but guess what? There's more. You can only have 24 or 25 skellies out on the field at any one time. And you can see, you know, that breath hit nothing but necros. And this is such a sloppy, crazy fight. Sloppy in the way of, I don't know how I'm going to keep it all on screen. We got the one fairy out, but it's so late now. All the damage has almost already been done. We're going to have to see if the Bears can hold on. We got a level 5 DH with barely any life left. Panda, he's going to need some big breaths. Alright, that pretty much just took out all the skellies. These next Wisp takes out all the mana, all the skellies, and the Bears are standing strong. It is 64 food to Sheik, though, and now he's starting to lose Bears. Suddenly we're at 32 food. The DK is going to have to try and keep this Pit Lord alive somehow. There is no cripple. I'm a little surprised at that. Maybe he didn't have enough mana. Alright, Pit Lord's down. That's kind of like the carry. Now we got level 6 Panda. There's still mana, though. There's still some mana on these Necros. The Dispels were great. He did lose the Pit Lord. Hasn't really restarted it. DH is back. Level 5, almost level 6. This is what I meant before. He started his fight at 5. Straight up level 5. He is now almost level 6. We are about to get Superman in a few seconds, maybe? The cripple, though. You gotta love the cripple. Unless you're a Night Elf, then you hate the cripple. Mana burning the Necros, he knows what he wants. He wants level 6. Then cripple's not as scary because at least your range. You can kind of run up to him. Pit Lord does come back, but he's already at, you know, like, no life. So how much can he really do here? He is probably not going to do actually anything. Ooh, that level up was huge at that point. That was a dead Pit Lord if it wasn't for that level up. No boots. Okay, well, you don't need boots if Sheik stops running.
Are under attack.
If he gets hit, what? I don't know where to look. No. No! 2 life! And now the slow tower. The imbalanced slow tower, but so imbalanced miss. Orb of Corruption now on the Pit Lord. That doesn't work with the cleave. It just works on the main target. I know people always ask that, so this is a heads up. Razor somehow is still dealing with everything in his main. Well, to some degree. Sheik is also kind of overrunning the main. Sooner or later, these mages are going to run out. There's really not much left for heck. My god. Cripple. I told you. Looking back and forth, not my forte. Cripple for the win? I told you I love Cripple. I don't know if I actually said that, but if anyone's ever listened to me stream, you know I love Cripple. I'm already loving this game. We haven't even seen an ulti yet, and I'm already loving it. Behind all this, though, Razor's got an expo. I didn't even see it go down. I don't know if Sheik ever thought it was going to go down. During that whole fight, I don't even know when he put it down, but an expo went down. Like, not only was Razor dealing with this, chasing after a Pit Lord, he also put his Expo down. Granted, in the end, he did lose his DH, but he almost took out the Pit Lord while getting an Expo, while having level 6 DH. Few unfortunate circumstances for him, like, you know, leaving the Pit Lord live with 2 life. Kind of ruins his day. But this time, Sheik is not going to be running out of mana anytime soon. 2 mana pots on the DK. Pit Lord's almost level 5 himself. Dude, that is also a... I mean, I'm talking about level 6. Obviously, you can't overlook the level 6s. But level 5 and level 6 for the Pit Lord, huge. I think it's 90% cleave at level 3. You can only imagine what that's going to do to all the bears. It ignores the armor on all the other bears or other units. Oh no. Okay, he actually pops the anti-magic shell, so he just doesn't get nuked to death. And it also gets rid of the cripple. And behind this, he's just going for the meat-wags. They're slow, they're annoying. So he's just trying to pick them off. But now, he's going to have to fight everything. We got meta from behind. Are we going to get the Panda ulti? I think he wants to stay away from the ulti, at least until he got the 1 Panda breath off. And now he can go to the ulti because he did his damage there. And now, oh my god, just everything melts. That was like all the Necros. These bears aren't looking too healthy either, but like this Pit Lord really hasn't gotten up too much in XP. He might start now though. These bears are getting real low. This Pit Lord's damage is insane. Very nice micro from Razor. He got back 3 bears somehow, keeping his DH alive. The Panda's going to be coming back soon as well. Should be at full life. Doesn't really have much mana. DK, are you kidding me? Is this going to stop it? Oh my god, he gets away with the DK because the Panda ulti ends. But now the Pit Lord. No, there's no... He's going to save it. Jesus. This Pit Lord has seen some things. That was like 2 life one time, like 10 life another. Now he's level 5. Look at the cleave that is about to go down. Just look at the Panda. Even though it has redrop on it, with the cleave from the side, still doing insane damage. Look at this. It is so beautiful. In a horrible way. I feel like watching things die. Alright. It's like, you know what? You keep your DH alive, but then, you know, there goes the grind. So, no ultis for at least another 70 to 80 seconds for the DH and the Panda. Now Sheik's Pit Lord gets to go to town. He's done very well with this thing, keeping it back just here, really to try and heal up Sheik's. Oh my god. These magic potion, well, anti-magic shell, I should say. I don't want to say anti-magic potion, but the anti-magic shell has been doing amazing for Razor. They've both been just living pretty much on the edge. Both of them have been living with like 10 life on each of their heroes, just running back and forth. I don't know what I'm doing. Jesus. It's just been barely. I mean, this Expo, it's keeping it's keeping Razor in the game, I should say. I don't think Sheik knows about it at all. I think he thinks like, okay, I'm basically just about to make Razor tip over. But Razor just keeps getting more and more units. He's still just making more and more Wisp. He's been very good about that as well. You can imagine if he just stopped making Wisp. I mean, he's probably going to need him to deal with all this. You can see, though, he's always got to play this game of, can he use the Wisp to dispel, or does he really need them, you know, for more units? Because his units are pretty wood expensive. There is no way to get, like, any other, you know, shredder or any other way to get wood. So he's got to kind of keep them alive, but he also needs to take, like, the tactical moment to just destroy all these skellies, hopefully take out some of the mana on the Necros. I am looking all over the map to make sure I don't miss anything. Not bad dispels. Behind this, same old, same old. The mains are now mined out. Now hit that stage of the game. which means it's 2 base to 1 base. So now there's a chim boost. I couldn't even like. There's been absolutely no time to look at anything in this game except for the fight. Like the Expo's going up behind, don't even know it. Sheik has. I don't know if it's Razer just has decided he wants to give up his main because it's kind of like, okay, I don't need it anymore. If he's decided I simply can't hold it, but that means no more bears really coming. Now he's starting to collect. Oh my god, look at this cleave. It's so nice. We're now getting into level 6 territory for the Pit Lord. Now, Sheik realizes this is how Razer's been staying in this game so well. Sheik stabs right in, goes for the breath. The DH about to hit level 7. I mean, gets better mana burn. Can't hate that, or maybe I doubt it goes immolation. But you can see the cleave on the Wisp as they repair it. A little insane. No more mana for the Panda. Alright, he's gonna have to use the DH ulti to try and clear this up. He really doesn't want him to obviously secure this Expo, get up in the Verb Tower or anything like that. Sheik, on the other hand, he doesn't obviously want to be down 2 bases.
A player's force.
We haven't seen a chim yet. I'm curious, like, would it have been bad here? He's had it for a while. Like, he didn't build it earlier, so that's why I was wondering. I guess, now that I think about it, you probably need Tree of Eternity. It's been a while since I've seen a game where the main is dead and the guy has Chim Roost. Okay, it's stretching my brain. I have a simple undead brain. Double Ancient of Wonders. That's probably because he's going to need Mass Pots, both mana, healing, anti-magic, getting lots of fairies. Trying to get to tier 2. Because right now, he can't make bears. Can't really make much. Except for fairies. He's got to keep these bears alive. The only thing he can make is fairies and dryads. Maybe he could have made chips. I still don't remember. Is this where I tell YouTubers to comment down below on if I'm an idiot? Alright, we got level 6. Here comes the new guard. It's like another hero. It's just magical. It's just ultis all over the place. Everything's dying everywhere. Is Cleave gonna win? I don't freaking know. Oh, there's a few Necros left. It's this Sheik army is a little deceiving because a lot of it is just skellies. There are some Necros left, but how many? Like 5, 6? But this Doomguard, look at it go. It's just insane. In the end, we're down to 26 food to 33 food. Oh my god, all these Moonwells. Moonwell save? Moonwell save. They do save. Doomguard is out of mana, so he doesn't have more Cripple or Stomp or anything like that. But let's be honest. Chaos damage? Are you kidding me? Look at this damage. So you can see here, we really haven't had many statues or anything in this game, so there's been really nothing to keep... I mean, there were a few at the beginning. But now here towards the end, we don't really see any statues. You know, money's a little bit close right now. So is Wood. Look at RazerMoon's Wood, but he's just going right for the heroes. Forget these Necros anymore. He just wants the Pit Lord. That's the big daddy carry. He does have the Expo, though. Only 1,000 gold left for Razer. He's got some gold. Just in the bank, 500. He doesn't really have much in the way of wood. He's not pumping many more units. He's got 1 Dryad. Now he's going right for the Expo because he's like, well, I still do have some gold and I'll have my main. Now my new main tree. I can always move it. The Undead can't do that. So if I can take out his Acolytes, maybe maybe he's screwed. He does have a little bit of gold built up. You can see 400 over here. But it always sucks if you have to, like, for example, rebuild all your acolytes. He does have more from down south because he had an expo longer than Razor. So it's out now. This is it. And the bear is going to town. He's keeping the Pit Lord busy by hopefully not dying with his own heroes. But, you know, keeping the Pit Lord and the DK busy while the one bear goes to town over here. The acolytes are going to be just coming to their death as well. And here we go with the ultis again. Okay, we got Frenzy. Yeah. Sheik's got no gold. Sheik has no gold. Oh, God. He needs... I mean, it's nighttime. Razor's going to be able to go back to all these nice, juicy wells.
Players' forces are under attack.
We got 4 heroes over level 6. We've had way too many ultis this game. And we're about to get a level 7 Pit Lord. Hell yes. This thing is a damn Chad. Okay, he just... Never mind, he just left it. Because he wanted to save the X1 if he could. No shot at doing that, though. Oof, he's just leaving the Pit Lord way out front because he's trying to keep it alive by just keeping the DK all the way in the back. Nice staff on the Panda because that could have just been a coil to the face. So, we are now back to no gold versus no gold. Razor has 500 in the bank. He could build an expo. He could walk this guy very slowly because he doesn't have the upgrade all the way up here, which is what he's going to do. He just spent a little bit on it, probably on pots or something. Maybe more units. Now, the one thing is, though, Sheik, if, let's just say this expo does eventually get up here, right? It does get up here. And Sheik tries, Razor tries to staff. It's just going to staff right here. It's not going to staff to all these moonwells anymore. So that could be what Sheik may be looking to do. Right now, I think he's just looking to get some gold, frankly. What do we got? A statue. He's selling everything. He needs units. He needs like a Necro or 2. He just needs to even activate the Pit Lord. He needs it to go into frenzy mode. Oh my god, everything's just explodes. 42 food to 24. Honestly, the whole game looked like RazerMoon about to die. Like, literally the whole game.
Players' forces are under attack.
Suddenly, RazerMoon's like, 2x the supply. Walking over very slowly. And he's just taking everything out. Okay, you got... Well, he did have Frenzy, but not anymore. And she calls it. That was an insane game. Amazingly well done by Razor. I don't know how he stayed alive throughout that whole entire time. I wouldn't know, that's for sure. But that's why, he's replay of the month and I'm not. So guys, if you got any questions or suggestions for future replays of the month, just submit it in the comments below. Keep submitting them. We'll keep doing it. We'll try and do it every month if possible. I think there's a new patch coming out, so hopefully new crazy replays on the new patch. That's what we're looking forward to. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys for, what, December? No, actually, I guess November. Still got half of November. November and December, probably. So submit the replays. See you guys next time.